Shalom, shalom. Good morning, everybody. Alright, I'm a little bit late this morning. Well, later than usual anyways. Alright, good morning, Daniel Brown. Mary, good morning. David and Michelle, good morning. Kimberly Joy, good morning. Roblin, how you doing, brother? Alright, so gonna jump into it. So we are on day 4, Proverbs chapter 4. Hear, my children, the instruction of a father, and give attention to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Do not forsake my law. When I was my father's son, tender and the only one in the sight of my mother, he also taught me and said to me, let your heart retain my words. Keep my commands and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. One thing I noticed, okay, so chapter 1, before I continue, I'm on verse 7. Before I continue, chapter 1 starts off, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. Alright, but these last 3 chapters that we have, it has started off, my son, if you receive my words and treasure my commands within you. And then it continues. Chapter 3, my son, do not forget my law, but let your heart keep my commands. For length of days and long life and peace they will add to you. Chapter 4, hear, my children, the instruction of a father, and give attention to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine, do not forsake my law. In verse 4, he also taught me and said to me, let your heart retain my words, keep my commands, and live. Each chapter is starting off with remember, receive, do not forget, retain my words. And then all of them talking about chapter 2, treasure my commands. Chapter 3, let your heart keep my commands. Chapter 4, keep my commands and live. It's like, man, how could anybody who really, really reads and studies the word of Yehovah, how could anybody ever think that Yah's commands are done away with? That we no longer have to obey his commands? There's no way. Not with the, anyway, so let's continue. Verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And in all you're getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. She will place on your head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory she will deliver to you. Hear, my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of your life will be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom. I have led you in right paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hindered. And when you run, you will not stumble. Take firm hold of instruction. Do not let go. Keep her, for she is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of the evil. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn away from it and pass on. For they do not sleep unless they have done evil, and their sleep is taken away unless they make someone fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is like the shining sun, that shines ever brighter unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is like darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. My son, Give attention to my words. Incline your ear to my sayings. Do not let them depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it springs the issues of life. Put away from you a deceitful mouth, and put perverse lips far from you. Let your eyes look straight ahead, and your eyelids look right before you. Ponder the path of your feet, and let all your ways be established. Last verse. Do not turn to the right or to the left. Remove your foot from evil. Man, I think I've said this like the last 2 mornings in a row. I'm about to say it again. I'm loving this reading Proverbs. For myself and my walk, it is so timely right now with where we're getting ready to go. And because I'm seeking Yah for me, that He will give me wisdom. And it's funny because it seems like He keeps James chapter 1 verses, I think it's 3 through 8, but it's specifically the point of ask Yah for if any of you lack wisdom, ask for it, for Yehovah gives it liberally. And I've been asking Yah to fill me with wisdom, and not wisdom to be book smart, but wisdom to know how to walk out His word with greater accuracy, with more personal intimacy between me and Him, to know Him, Mishpachah. And it's saying, when we keep His commands, when we receive His words, when we keep His commands in our heart and all these things, that we will know Him. We will have wisdom and knowledge, and it will be length of days and strength to our bones. I mean, man, it's just so powerful to me right now. And to head into the land this way is exactly what I need. I feel it in my heart and in my spirit with every ounce of my being. You know how when you've been thirsty or something, and you take a drink of water, and you literally feel it spread through your torso as it goes down your throat? Do you know what I'm talking about? And it feels like your whole body just says, thank you, I needed that. Well, times that by 1,000. Because that's exactly how I feel right now. I feel like the taking in of these words and Proverbs and everything, it's like my spiritual body, and I feel it even in my physical. I feel it. I praise Yah for it. Mishpachah, this is what we're supposed to be seeking after. Really, it really is. And as I've said recently, all the more reason why we have got to get away from those who would dare seek a platform to speak against the word of Yehovah in any way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or form, Mishpachah. You need to shut the door in their face. You need to shut them down. I'm serious. They have no place in our lives, Mishpachah. I don't care what they're saying. I don't care whatever. You know, we all know, you do your homework. We know that certain words may not translate quite right into English from Hebrew and Greek. Do your homework. Study to show yourself approved. But I guarantee you, even if a couple words haven't translated right, you are not losing what Yah meant for us to receive in His word. and all this other garbage, and these people who want to try to declare that these writings are false, or this is false, or that's false, or whatever. No, Mishpachah, they're false. I tell you the truth. Anyone who adds to this book, the plagues of this book shall be added unto them, and anyone who takes away from the book of Yehovah, their name shall be taken out of the book of life. So Mishpachah, pray for that person, but leave them to the judgment of Yah. And I pray, seek his wisdom, Mishpachah. Seek his wisdom. Ask for it. Pray for it. But do not doubt, for you will be a double-minded man, unstable in all your ways. But trust and believe that he will give it to you and fill you with it. Amen. So I pray, Mishpachah, may you be blessed today. May everything you do, may everything you say, may everything you seek be in accordance in the will of Yehovah, our Elohim, our Yeshua. And may we honor and glorify him in all that we say and do, and not profane him. Amen. I love you, Mishpachah. Have an awesome and blessed day. But most of all, Yah loves you. Shalom, shalom.